Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Renette Upson-Bush, and I am the CEO and founder of Next Level Chicks, where I push you on purpose for the purpose of walking in your purpose and your destiny. And as a Next Level Chick, one of my things that I'm really huge on, and my purpose is to help people to move to their next level. So have next level in everything and all things. And so you want to make sure that you live in your life on the next level, that you're not living below your level that God has called you to live on, that you're not moving below your means, but you walking in your purpose and your destiny. Good morning, Ronzi. How are you? And so as I speak to you all this morning about reclaiming her, this is really important, and this is a message that I want to get out to many, many women. So as I'm doing this live, I really would love for you to share it. And let me explain to you, when I talk about share, you can tag people in it, you can share it out or whatever, but when you sharing, thank you. Oh, thank you, Ronzi. Sharing is not just about like just giving it to them, putting it on their timeline or whatever. But when you share, that means you really tell them about the message. That means you really explain to them what you heard and maybe how it moved you. Because it's so many women that are walking in a space and a place that is beneath where they should be walking. And so this morning, I wanted to make sure that as many women as possible could hear this message of reclaiming her. Because so many women have been lost due to different things that have gone on in their life. So this morning, like I said, I'm asking you to share it. I'm asking you to tag women that you think this message is for, because it is something that can really change your life. So in life, many of us are born with greatness. Many of us are born to really impact. All of us are here for a purpose and an assignment, and we're born to impact the world. We're born to change the world. So when we come in the world, we have never heard about negativity. We've never heard about lack. We've not heard about not having enough. We don't know anything about that when we're born. We are born for greatness. We are born being confident. We are born in royalty. Running through our blood is royalty. We have the DNA of God. So when we know and understand that, we understand that we are made for greatness. We understand that we are made for purpose. And so when you understand that, then you move in the purpose and the destiny that you were called to move in. But in life, what happens is that people come in our lives and they start to say negative stuff to us. They come in our lives and they start to speak things over us, such as, you don't have what it takes, such as you're not smart enough, you're not good enough, you're not old enough, you're too old. They say all kinds of things to you that they should not say, that causes you low self-esteem. They do all kinds of things that they should not do, that causes you to step back from where God has called you to walk. But see, all of these things are just tests. And see, your test becomes testimonies. So this morning, if people have spoken things over you, if people have said things to you that should not have been said, I want you to understand that you need to reclaim you. That's why this is titled Reclaim Her. Thank you, Ronzi, for sharing. I appreciate it. That's why this is titled Reclaim Her, because some of you all really need to reclaim yourself. Reclaim her. Do you understand? If you're stuck in the chaos and the low self-esteem and the issues that have happened to you, many of us have dealt with breakups, bad relationships, molestation, your money kind of funny, you have baby daddy drama, you're dealing with all kinds of stuff. Hey, LaTanya. And so because of these things, you are living in a situation and living in circumstances, hey, Lynn, of chaos, confusion, and craziness. On top of all the stuff that you were already living in, now we dealing with this pandemic stuff, this Rona stuff. And can I tell you, when you living in a space and a place of chaos and confusion, it is very, very hard for you to really move to your place of destiny. And you are at risk for missing your assignment. You are at risk of not walking in the place that God told you to walk in. You are at risk of missing your destiny. But this morning, I want to let you know that you can reclaim her. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It don't matter. It's not what you've been through, it's what you're going to. And those tests that you are going through are for the testimonies that you're going to use to share out to other people. Because there's lots of women out here that are stuck, stale, and stagnant in their situations that they've gone through. And so if that's you, stuck in that chaos, stuck in that space and place of not being able to move forward, stuck in that place of not letting your voice be heard because somebody silenced you or told you you were not good enough, it's time for you to stop it, sis. It's time for you to stop it, queen, and to walk in your space and place of greatness. You were born with royalty in your DNA. You were born to reign. You were born for greatness. So put in the comments, I'm reclaiming her. If any chaos, if any situation, any circumstance has caused you not to walk in your space and place of greatness, you got to shut that down right now. You have got to shut it down right now, because I'm telling you right here, right now, if you don't get rid of that chaos, if you don't get rid of those issues, those problems, you will never really fulfill your purpose and your assignment. Hey, Marv, on this earth. And I know y'all are born for a purpose and a reason. We have an assignment. And I want this morning, this afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are, I want you to get in alignment for your assignment. And so many people can't do that because they stuck. They stuck in what has happened to them. They're stopped. They're still. And they can't move forward. Because somebody told them what they couldn't do. Somebody told them where they couldn't go. But see, understand this. It's time for you to reclaim her. It's time for you to move past all the foolishness, the drama, the shiggity, the foolishness, all that. Because when you reclaim her, you will truly walk in the space and place that God has purposed you for. When you get rid of the chaos and the foolishness, do you understand how your life can change? See, that's what I had to do. It took me a long time, 40-something years, to really understand what God had called me to do, to really understand my purpose and my assignment. When I was younger, I always wanted to be out there and thought that, I was supposed to be a business owner. I thought that I was supposed to be an actress. I really had high confidence, and my self-esteem was up there through the roof. But as people started coming into my life and speaking negativity over me and telling me that, oh no, they don't do that. Black girls can't go here. Black girls can't do this. They can't be that. Oh, you can't do this. You not smart enough. You not good enough. It just shot my self-esteem down. It put me down all the way under the ground. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. And it brought the chaos in my life. It started making me doubt myself. It started making me doubt who I was and who God called me to be. So that's why I had to reclaim her. I had to reclaim me, because when I learned to reclaim me, do you understand my life changed? Do you understand that I was able to use the voice that God gave me to help change the lives of others? Do you understand how I was able to move from the chaos and the confusion to learn to conquer anything and everything that came in my way? And that's what I want y'all to do today. That's why I asked y'all to share it out, because it's time for us, especially us as black women, to reclaim her. So many times we get caught up in what has happened to us and what people have said to us, and we don't move forward. Y'all got to move forward. You have a purpose. You have a mandate on your life, and you know it, but you're not moving because you stuck in the chaos. That's why I'm offering my class, Conquering the Chaos. And if you're not signing up for this because you scared, because you nervous, this not about shaming nobody. This not about putting you on Front Street. This is about you getting your breakthrough. This is about you going to your destiny. This is about you going to your next level. Don't let your blessing miss you. Don't allow God's blessing and calling on your life to be swept under the rug, to be pushed back because somebody told you what you couldn't do. Baby, you can do anything and everything God has promised you and told you you can do. It is yours when you learn to put your mouth on it and you learn to claim it. You got to claim God's goodness. You got to reclaim her this morning. Don't let the blessing pass you by. Reclaim her. Can I make you understand what reclaiming her is? Can I make you understand? If you have not shared this out, like I said, sharing, you could share it out to your page. You could tag people, but you also need to tell people, hey, this is what I'm doing to reclaim me. Or if you need to reclaim you and you sitting up in some chaos, I need you to get in this class. It's going to change your life. It's going to turn your whole situation around. It's going to help you to put your mouth on what God told you could have. But you got to understand, you got to make the move. God gives us free will, and y'all should not sit in the wheel of staying stale, stuck, stagnant, and still and keep sitting in the chaos. You got to move past whatever it is, the baby daddy drama, okay? You got to move past, my money is funny. You got to speak that increase in abundance is all around you. You got to come from the front, from the back up to the front. You got to go from the bottom up to the top because God called you for greatness. And when you understand that and you reclaim her, you can do everything and anything that God has called you to do. Do you hear what I'm saying this morning? Say, I can do anything and everything. Put it in the comments. I can do anything and everything. So I want to give you some information about reclaim, what it is, what God told me. Let me tell you what the R is in reclaim. It is to restore. It is time for you to restore everything that you lost. It's time for you to restore it. It's time for you to regroup and get yourself together because God has called you to step into your space and place of greatness, but you can't do it with the chaos. So it's time for you to reclaim her. It's time for you to R, restore. It's time for you to E, energize. It's time for you to get motivated, excited, and ignited about your purpose and your assignment, about where God has called you to walk, about what God has called you to talk about, whose lives are you supposed to be pouring into. Energize your situation, energize your life, and move forward. The C is for conquering. It's time for you to conquer the chaos, the confusion, the craziness, the mixed up, messed up, turned around situation, whatever it is that's happened to you, that happened to you. But guess what? You're supposed to conquer that and explain and give information to other people so that they can move forward in their issues and their problems. It's time for you to reclaim her. The L in reclaim is to let go. Anything that's holding you back, anything that stopped you, anything that's holding your mind back and got you mixed up, messed up, and discombobulated, it's time to let it go. And guess what? It's time for you to let some people go. Those people that are speaking negatively to you, those people that are not getting in alignment with your dream and your purpose, and they telling you what you can't do. It's time to let them go. Let them go. The A, it's time for you to aim higher. It's time for you to shoot for the stars. It's time for you to go to your next level. You got to do it. You got to do it. And the next I is to initiate. Initiate your greatness. Step into it. Initiate your faith. It's time. It's time. Activate, initiate. Step into your faith. It can happen and it will happen when you initiate, okay, your faith. Initiate what it is you were here on this earth for, your purpose and your assignment. And the M is to manifest. You can manifest anything and everything that God has said you could have. So I want y'all to be able to manifest. I want you to be able to have it. I pray every day that I can do more to impact women, to help bring them to their purpose, to help them reclaim themselves. It's time for you to reclaim her. I stayed stuck for so long. I'm telling y'all, for so long. I looked good, but life wasn't really good. I sounded good, but it wasn't good. My voice was silenced because I let people take that from me. But I have reclaimed her. And today, I'm telling y'all to reclaim you. Reclaim her. Reclaim her. Reclaim her. Move past the chaos. Move past the confusion. Move past the craziness and conquer any obstacle and every obstacle that's in your way. You have the ability. You have it. All you got to do it. If you struggling and you have any of those issues that I talked about, don't act like it's okay. It's not. You need to put the devil under your feet. You need to put the chaos behind you and learn to continue to move forward. Click that link. It's $20 for the Conquer the Chaos class. And I'm telling you, this is what I did. These are the steps that I used to change my life. Because talking about mixed up, jacked up, messed up, that used to be me. But my whole life changed when I learned how to conquer the chaos. When I learned how to put my mouth on what God said I could have. And so that's why I want you to do the same thing to do today. That's why I want you to do the same thing today. Reclaim her. Reclaim her. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Ronzi, thank you so much for sharing this out. Thank you for everybody that is sharing it out. If you haven't, share. If you feel like you don't have nothing in your life, everybody got something, whether you recognize it or not, everybody does. But share it out because it's people that need it. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Diego. Hey, Shante. Hey, Carla. Hey, everybody that's joining this live. I want y'all to share it out. Hey, Leon. Hey, Maisie. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Hey, Marv. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all for sharing. I have a message that I want the world to get. I have a mandate on my life. I'm supposed to be the next level chick. And so I am the next level chick because I'm pushing people to go to their next level. God has a next level for you, and it's time for you to step in it. But you can't step in it till you move yourself from the chaos. So my thing is everything and all things next level. This is Renette Upson-Bush. I'm the CEO and founder of Next Level Chicks, where I push you on purpose for the purpose of walking in your purpose and your destiny. And you can do that. You can do that. So I want y'all to do that. I want y'all to understand that God has purposed you for greatness and you need to walk in it. Don't let nobody hold you back. All right, I'm getting ready to go. Every day and in every way, make sure you keep it next level. Share this video out and have you a wonderful day. Have you a great Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and just do your thing. Sign up for my class. I hope to see y'all there, and I will talk to y'all later. Thank you. God bless. I love y'all, and I will see y'all later. Deuces.